and biggest challenges? Because those are the things that are amazing. I don't know if Nicole has anything that she'd like to share. Mark, I know that you have some things going on. There's a lot of other things happening that you had mentioned. We'd just like to open it up, and let's talk about wins and biggest challenges that we're experiencing here.
Okay, Kevin. So at Tanglewood, we started a coffee connection, and one of our wins is that we actually got some new people to come to the coffee connection. So we've had some successes with that. And with getting the new people to the coffee connection, we get new ideas and new things and new people to spread information through to grow our company and to grow others' companies as well. So that was our win this week.
Wow, that's fantastic. And from that, you're hoping it's going to be generating more and better leads from that for your company?
Yes, because we're getting other connections, and so they're able to put us in connection with different people who can then get us to the right, I should say, level clientele. So we're getting better quality as well as numbers. Good.
That's great. That's outstanding. So what are some good power partners or quantity and what are the quality of leads that you're looking for?
Well, with what our company does, we do high-end glass architecture, so we need to get in touch with high-end architects, high-end residential clients, high-end builders, and so we've been able to do that through this.
Fantastic. And they're receiving value, both of you are receiving value, Tanglewood and the architects or the clients or the engineers or people, they're receiving value as well.
Yes, because we're exchanging what we know and bringing it to them, and then they're exchanging what they have and kind of they're giving us the clientele and we're giving them the knowledge that we've learned.
Wow, clientele and an IP swap. Is that kind of what's going on?
Seems like.
Okay, that's pretty exciting. So you're not holding the IP back and you're not selling that, you're giving that. Why would you do that?
I guess.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm like.
Well, no, my theory on this is the more you give, the more you receive.
Interesting. See, that's one of the key things that we're here about. I really appreciate you sharing that because that is key when we're able to do that. It's kind of interesting because Microsoft had more of an open platform early on than Macintosh. Macintosh has since kind of caught on board, but one of the takeoffs was there was they were sharing the information, which was kind of unheard of at the time, but it's made them Microsoft. You probably heard of them and their company because they did that. The same thing can happen to Tanglewood, and the same thing can happen to you. So that's exciting. That's really exciting. I appreciate you sharing that. Are there any other wins you want to share?
I've got one, Kevin. It's Cheryl.
Cheryl, go ahead.
We had a visitor yesterday, and it was Nadine from Kosovo.
Really? Wait a sec. Nadine, she's all the way from Europe. She actually showed up in person?
Yeah, she's in this country doing some fundraising. So she was in Washington, D.C., and made the trek over to, meet Alan and Tanglewood and, talk to Nicole just to find out what we're about, what we're doing with our advanced manufacturing program within the school system, with our Untangled Minds Foundation. So she talked to our engineers, the whole company, and it was neat to meet her.
That's great. Wow. And we're going to be telling you more about what's happening in Kosovo later, but just know that what you see today as a virtual event will be live in Europe, and it will happen very, very shortly. We're going to give you more information on that later. That's really exciting. So Nadine's fired up. You guys get a chance to chat and get to know each other and kind of set the groundwork for what's going to happen?
Yeah, and I think there's a idea swapping, for how she got her school off the ground and what she needs. And, her drawing on our experience with what we've done inside the school system with the advanced manufacturing program.
Wow, that's huge. So it's not just nationally, but it's internationally.
Yep.
Taken off now. That's
Yep.
tremendous. Again, sharing the information to generate more and better leads. You see how you can start doing this? You're like, well, I don't have a Nadine. You don't? Why don't you contact Cheryl at Tanglewood Conservatories? How could they contact you, Cheryl?
Very easily, they can email me at teamsuccess@tanglewoodconservatories.com.
Say that one more time so people get it.
teamsuccess@tanglewoodconservatories.com.
Fantastic. Do you see how easy that is to generate more and better leads? Why don't you email Cheryl during, I know you're doing other things. You're not just listening to me prattle on here. Listen, email her right now. Just go ahead and just go ahead and send it while you're seeing what's going on and what's happening today. You can generate more and better leads right now while we're talking about it. Don't be a seminar junkie and just go, oh, that was great. It made me feel good. No. Now do something about it. Take action, and that's how you can have a win here. Thank you so much, Cheryl. We're going to open it up again. Is there any other thing you wanted to share or with any other wins or biggest challenges?
Hey, Kevin, this is Lee. I'd love to jump in with my win.
Go ahead, Lee.
I had a conversation with Mark telling him I needed more time to get things done, and he talked to me about the 30-day time challenge. So I followed his instructions with the 30-day time challenge, and I got so excited about it and the impact it had on me with my productivity and how I was able to find more time that I decided to bring it to the community, and I created a Friday coffee connection that I started 3 weeks ago. So that first day, I had 3 gentlemen. The second Friday, I had 6 attendees, and last week we had a total of 11 people attend. And so the coffee connection has launched, and it's so exciting because I have people from different industries that they all want more time. So it's great to leverage that and help them understand the natural laws about time so that for every 1 hour they put in, they can gain 3 hours back. And last Friday was so exciting because I showed them the MVP video called the Success Circle of 12. And at the end of that video were these words that popped up. And I used that as a tool at the end of my coffee connection, asking them, did you find value in this 1 hour we spent together? And they said, yes. I said, great. Can you give me your one word? And there were 11 unique one-word feedback from the value that they found. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's connection because I know it's just going to continue to grow. And with that momentum and with that excitement and the value that we're exchanging among one another, I'm really looking forward to taking something like this that's virtual and bringing it live to the Reno community and watching it impact even more businesses.
Wow, we're looking forward to that happening, and that won't happen too long in the future either. We'll talk about that as well. Would you be able to share with us, do you remember, or did you write down some of the words that were used after they saw this video that they used to describe it?
Some of the words were insightful, informative, inspiring. Those are the ones that I remember right now off the top of my head, but they were powerful words. It was great.
They are powerful. Wow, that's fantastic. Lee, thank you so much for jumping in. Any other wins and biggest challenges you want to share?
Those are my great wins for now, just continuing to grow organically. And when people hear just even a drop of what I say, they're like, how do I get in on that? So it's exciting to have that momentum.
So Lee, what about the mastermind seminar in Reno? Like, why did you jump into that? How is that giving you more time than it's taking from you? Why would you recommend other people, set up a mastermind seminar in their own local area?
I was attracted to the mastermind because it aligns with my vision to strengthen the community. And if I can use that system to leverage bringing these members of the community together and giving them that value and showing them that it's not about me, it's not about leveraging me, it's about leveraging all of us. And truly, we can do so much more together than we ever can on our own. So if we can do that, meeting belly to belly, there's an energy and a dynamic there that creates this ripple effect, if you will, and just perpetuate what the possibilities of what we can do. And so, and I think we started with a weekly call with you, Mark, and I just thought, well, there's so many people in Reno already on this call. Let's get ourselves together and meet face to face and just multiply that even more. And so I think there's so much power behind that. And when people can look at each other's faces and then have that conversation face to face where they're able to talk about their challenges, learn from one another, and then collaborate those ideas and those actions and then see the results from that, it's so attractive and it just keeps going.
Nice.
That's outstanding. Thank you so much. I hope you're getting an idea, those of you who are joining us virtually here, of how generating more and better leads can happen for you in your area. So one other question, and this is for Mark, or this is for Lee, or this is for anybody right now. If people want to start their own mastermind seminar or their local coffee connection, how would you do that?
Probably the best way, Kevin, to do it, there's a number of ways to do it, but the best way probably is to connect with Emily at 610-451-9941. That's 610-451-9941. Or you can connect with Life Masteries Institute, toll free at 888-230-2300. That's 888-230-2300. Or if individuals are calling outside the U.S., they can call the U.S.-based number at 630-393-9909. That's 630-393-9909.
With all the tremendous, and I appreciate you sharing that, with all the tremendous value and the benefits that's coming out of that, there must be some kind of tremendous cost also associated with getting one of these things started, right?
Yeah, great question. It's actually all sponsored through Life Masteries Institute. So they're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And so individuals that are setting up the event, they're responsible for their own location, and they can usually get it at a library. And so there's no cost to go ahead and for the local group to do that. Often the local group, they might charge a minimal fee of like $35 to attend to cover some of the materials and some of the other types of things. And so it's minimal to be able to do because Life Masteries really has a passion for connecting businesses and community-based organizations together to be able to bring massive mutual benefit within the community.
That's huge. I mean, most people have lost $35 before, so intentionally investing, that's nothing. To actually get something started work and actually change everything. Most people spend thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in businesses to generate more and better leads on a constant basis. I know talking with one organization just recently, they spent $700,000 to create a specific customer relationship database to help generate more and better leads, but you certainly don't have to spend almost $1 million to do it. It's something's already in place. So I think that's huge, be able to not only pay that minimal amount, but pay it forward. I mean, it's not just the amount that it costs, it's the amount that, what's the value in it for you? And you can pay that. Is there a way somebody can pay it forward, even just something like on a regular basis? Can they contribute to Life Masteries to kind of help offset the costs as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So if individuals go to mastermind-seminars.org.
Okay.
Well, let's see. There's that would be one way. Another way probably, and there's some additional resources. Maybe this is a little easier way. If you go to DNA for Life-Laws, DNA, FOR, for Life-Laws.com, and then pay it forward. And that shows, you can do that, weekly gift or monthly or one-time gift, and then there's stories of success, and there's life-changing causes. So there's a whole bunch of things. So not only are you, just being generous to others who have been generous to you, but the money that you contribute, helps people all around the world do some amazing things.
That's great. Appreciate you sharing that, Mark. Hey, we have just a minute or two left for any wins or biggest challenges. Does anybody else want to share?